In the previous tutorial, I walked you through on how you can use OneNote application on your computer. Here in this tutorial of today, I'm going to walk you through on how you can use this note-taking app on your iPhone. So when you use it on your iPhone, it makes it handy. So whether you're with your PC or not with your PC, you can use this app on your iPhone. So follow me as I put you through on how you can use it to complete some tasks step by step.
The first thing is to install the OneNote app on our iPhone. Okay, so open your App Store, then tap the search, and then tap the search area and search for OneNote. Okay, after that, tap the search button at the bottom right. This shows up in the search results, so tap the install button. Okay, within few seconds, the application will get installed on your iPhone. So after that, we take the further steps. As the app is done installing, tap the open button. As the app opens, this is the interface you will see. It says OneNote. Take notes, get organized. That is the main reason for using this application. That is for note taking. Alright? So it's reminding you of what you will use the mobile app for. So the next step is tap on Get Started and then sign in with your Microsoft account details. If you already use OneNote on your PC, you automatically have account with Microsoft. So sign in with the email address and the password associated with that account. But if you don't have any, just create one. If you have Microsoft 365 subscription, you already have account with Microsoft as well. So let's tap on Get Started. This is the new interface we are shown. We can start creating from here, but no, we want to create nodes that will be backed up on the cloud, and that is the reason we want to sign in. Okay, so sign into your Microsoft account, and then from there we start creating the nodes that will be backed up on OneDrive automatically. So take your finger to this human icon, you can see it here, then click on there, and then you can see sign in. Okay, so click on this sign in area and then sign in with your Microsoft account details. So here I will type my email address and then hit next. All right, now that I'm done typing my email address, then I will tap on next. Now I'm logged into the system, so let's now start creating our notes. But before then, let me highlight us some things. If you take a look at this bottom part, you can see notes, notebooks, which is one of the major tabs. So it's selected by default once you sign in. You can see search. Search allows you to search through your OneNote account to find out some notes you already created. Take for example, I have a note I created called YouTube videos, okay, or YouTube titles. So I'll click on search, and then in the search area, I'll type YouTube or YouTube titles. It should show up in the search result. This is important because as you create notes with time, it builds up. Okay, your notebook can run into 100. Are you getting it? So in a situation like that, you need to use the search button to get to the particular notebook you want to view the contents or add content to continue building it. Okay, sticky notes is another tab here, so it allows you to create sticky notes. In real world, sticky notes are just piece of papers with some written text on them. They can be motivational text, okay? They can be text to remind you of a particular thing. So once you have those sticky notes, you can then stick them on the walls of your room, or you can stick them on your wardrobe, okay? So on the wood of your wardrobe. So that is what sticky notes are. But we are going to get to that, but let's start with the note creation, okay? To create a new note, click on this plus sign at the top. Once you click on there, you are expected to give the note a name. The notebook you want to create, just give it a name. And remember, you can see the location here. It's reminding us that any notes we are creating here is backed up on OneDrive. So if you visit onedrive.com and log in, you will see any piece of note you created here. All right, so everything is synced to Microsoft Cloud. Okay, so I want to call this notebook April monthly tasks. That means the activities I'm going to perform in the month of April 2024. So I'll write it, I will type it here. Okay, so you can see the name of my notebook. So once you are done typing the name, you will see this create button will be made active for you to click on. Okay, so tap on create. All right, so here we can see a new section 1 is automatically created. Okay, so let's now add pages to this section. Remember, as I explained in the OneNote web application, sections are like different departments in a notebook. Okay, take for example, you have a notebook, a large notebook, and in that notebook you want to have section. As a student, you want to have section for mathematics, English, physics, okay, and art. So these are different departments. So those departments are called sections. Okay, so and each section is made up of many leaves, which you can call pages. So that is how sections are in OneNote application. Okay, so let's start building our page. To create our first page in this section, that is new section 1, tap on that. Now it says untitled page, so we need to title this page. So click on the area with the text untitled page. Okay, so click on this area and then give this page a title. So here I want to title this page as YouTube videos for week 1. Okay, so one of the major things I do every day, every month, is creating YouTube videos. So that is my first thing I will do in the month of April. Okay, you can see YouTube videos week 1. That's WK1. Okay, so that's the short form of week. Then after that, I'll tap the body section, that is this area, and then start adding my titles. So the first videos I want to make for the first week of April is videos on finance. So I can have it as how to make money online. So do your listing your own way. Okay, after you are done typing the first major item, then tap on the return key to jump to the next line. Okay, so another video I want to create is how to sell books online on Amazon. Okay, how to sell books on Amazon. After that, tap the return key to get to the next line and then list the next item I want to create on that month, the week 1. So another thing in YouTube video I want to create on that week 1 is how to save money effectively. How to save money effectively. Okay, so once I'm done taking these notes, I want to format them further. Okay, if you look at this button side, you can see some commands you can apply on the text. So that before you can apply these commands, you need to first select the text. Here they are made inactive. Okay, another thing there is you can use the voice record to click on the voice and start recording your text. Okay, if you don't have the strength to start typing. Okay, for me to select this text, I will double tap on one text. Okay, you can see I've double tapped on effectively, and I can go with option select all. I can drag up. All right. Okay, so I'm done selecting all these text. Okay, so now I can say, okay, let me list them as bullets. So I'll click here. You can see bullets have been applied. So if I want to undo that action, I'll click on the bullet again. Okay, so I can click on this to be align it back to left. Okay, if I want to use the number list, I'll click on the number list option. Then numbers are applied. So if I want to undo that, I'll click on there so that the effect will not be applied. So I'll click here to get to the left margin again. Okay, so these are the major text formatting commands you can use. Another one is this to-do list. So if you want to have this as to-do list, maybe after completing a particular task for the week one, you come and tick it. So you can use this to-do list command. So I'll click on that. You can see it has been applied. So at the end, when I'm done with this, I can come and check it. Okay, so when I'm done with the first option, so at the end, when I'm done with the first option, I'll come and check it. If I finish the second video, I'll come and check it as well. So you tap on the checkbox for it to be checked. Look at this option here. You can see the camera option. You can use it to take camera or maybe insert pictures. Okay, so as I have clicked on that, it said okay, I should source my picture from some locations. If I want to source from library, if I want to take a picture. Okay, so if for example I have a picture I already saved on my phone, I'll go with the option from library. So this will open my phone. I'll pick a picture. If I want to take a picture, I can use this. Once I click on this, my camera will be enabled. Then I take a picture of myself or an item I want to add in this note. Okay, better I don't want to do that, so let me just cancel that. Okay, so let's work with this. Maybe I want to have a voice note. Okay, so I want to use my voice to record voice record. I'll click on this. So from this pop-up, I'll select allow. Okay, it has been enabled. Another title we are going to cover in the month of April is how to make more money from selling of shoes. So you can see what I said now has now been added here, so I can play it anytime I want to play it. Okay, so that is how you can use all these commands that are here. Okay, so if you don't want a keyboard to show, just click on this icon here and the keyboard will disappear. All right, so but if you want to still use the keyboard, tap on the body section of the note and the keyboard will be made active again. All right, so let's get back to the next section, to our section. So for you to get to the section, just tap this. Okay, okay, so you have typed the arrow, so it have gotten back. So this is our first page. So we have one page in this section of the notebook. Then if we want to maybe have another page, you want to add another page, what you need to do is just come to this bottom and then click on this plus sign. Okay, so this is the videos I want to create in week 2. So that is what I want to have in this new page. Okay, so I will say week 2 YouTube videos or YouTube videos for week 2. Okay, so in the week 2 of the month of April 2024, I want to list the videos I will be creating. So I will tap on the body section after I've given the page a title. So the videos I want to create in week 2 are how to create posters. Okay, so it's more of graphic design. Okay, how to design logos. The next is how to design book cover. Okay, so here I want to explain more on some commands you can apply further on this your notes. Okay, these commands are not these ones at the bottom here. So there is another command here. You can see this pen-like icon. You can see these three dots. So when we click on any of them, we see some options. First, let's experiment with this pencil-like icon. So when you click on that, you will see some options. It says use 2 fingers to span the page, while drawing. Okay, that's good. So you have given us guide on how to draw on the page. So we click on done. Then now let's start our drawing. So if, for example, if I want to draw circles, so I'll use my hand to make circle shape. You can see now I have drawn circle here. Okay, then if I want to highlight a text, the next command here is the highlight, color highlight command. So I will click on that for it to be selected. Then I'll get to this text section and I can highlight any text I want to highlight. You can see, so here I highlighted how to design logos, okay? Then this next command here is the eraser. So if I want to erase something, I can then click on it, okay? Then I want to erase this ink I drew here, this shape I drew here. So I'll start moving my hand there. It has gone, all right? So this other one, you can use it maybe to select a group, okay? So if you want to select this, you can see it has been selected, all right? So, but if I want to undo any of this, I'll click on undo button. So let me undo that. Beautiful. I'll undo until I get back to the normal state of this, my text. So I've gotten back to the normal state of my text. So these are how you can use those commands at the top right of the application, okay? So I'll tap on done. So this is just my second page of section 1. So let's back to the previous page. So I'll just click on this, okay? Okay, now we have 2 pages in this new section 1. So if you want to still add another extra page, you can come down here and click on that, okay, and add another new page. But I don't want to add any page further. So what I want to do now is to create another section in this April monthly task, okay? So in that new section, I want to list the areas I'm going to travel for the month of April. So click on this back button, and then to add a new section, click on this plus sign, okay? Then a new section named new section 2 is automatically added. So we want to work further on this section 2, so click on that for it to open. So here a new page is added automatically. So let's now give this page a title. So click on the untitled page section and then give it a title of your choice. Okay, so let me call this page travel. So I will tap here, then I give it a title travel, okay? Okay, so this involves the places I want to travel for the month of April. So it's one of the activities I'm going to perform in the month of April. So after adding the name, tap the body parts, then start listing the places you want to travel to. So first, I want to travel to Oba in Anambra State. So I'm from Nigeria. So one of the major cities in Anambra, being a state in Nigeria, is Oba. So I will list it. Oba State. Okay, so this is one place I will travel in the month of April. Then after that, tap the return key to get to the next page, okay? So, to the next line. So this is the return key. So click on that. Then another place I want to travel is Lekki in Lagos State. Lekki is still a place in Nigeria. Then the next place I want to travel to is another place in Abuja. Abuja is a federal capital territory of Nigeria. So I will list that. Ikeja. So now I have listed the places I want to travel to in this page of section 2. So let me highlight the text and then add the list button so that anytime I visit any location and then come back successfully, I will take it. So I will tap on one of the text and then move your finger up, okay? Then this is the to-do list, so I'll click on that. Okay, so at this point, I have not traveled to any of them, so it's now empty. So once I travel to any place, I'll come and tick on it. So that's all for the section 2, which is the places I want to travel for the month of April. So I will go back and then I'll go back again. Okay, so I'm now in my April month task, which involves 2 sections. So I want to create another new section here. And this new section have to be special task I still want to perform on the month, in the month of April. And that task is my writing. I'm a writer, so independent author, self-published. So for me to add a new section again, it's simple. Just click this plus sign. Then a new section is now added. So I will tap on it. Then type the title section and then give it a new title. Okay, that's the page. This page, I'm going to give it a title. So my title here is book writing. Okay, then I'll tap on the body section and then talk about these things, how I want to do this book writing. Okay, I have to make research first of all. Then after that, I have to start the writing. Then the next thing I have to do under this section is I have to edit the book. So I'll make sure I complete this task as one of the major things I have to do in the month of April. Okay, so I will get back to the next previous page, previous section. Okay, then I will then get back again. So you can see now I have 9 sections in this my April monthly task notebook. Okay, so this section 1 contains 1, the YouTube titles I'm going to create for the month of April. This section 2 contains places I'm going to travel for the month of April, and this section 3 contains my writing, okay, as one of the things I will do in the month of April. So this keeps me on check. So it reminds me of these are the things you are going to do for the month of April. So that is not taking for you. Okay. So even if I find myself maybe in an occasion, I can still use this app to take notes of the points being discussed in the occasion or event. Okay. So let me now walk you through on how to search in this notebook. So for you to use the search, just tap the search button, the search tab at the bottom part. Okay. So let's say I want to search YouTube. Maybe I have a note I named YouTube, or in this my notebook, let's say this my notebook ecosystem, I have a text known as YouTube. So, but I don't know the exact place it appears. So I'll use this search area to get to that. So let's say I want to search for the text YouTube. Okay, you can see now this has listed some places YouTube appears. Okay, under my April monthly task, section 1 contains YouTube videos week 2, and this section 1 also contains YouTube videos week 2. That is the different pages. Okay, so this is how you can use the search button in OneNote. So I'll cancel that. Okay, so I'm returned to the major menu again. So here let's look for how to use sticky notes. Okay, as I said before, you can use sticky notes to just have some text, okay, which you may print out later and paste in your walls of your room or maybe in the wardrobe. Okay, so let's click on the sticky notes. Then it says fast and simple. Sync your notes with Outlook, Windows, and anywhere else you sign in. All right, so it's telling you that everything you create here is backed up on the cloud, that is OneDrive. So let's click on the get started button. Okay, so this is the sticky note interface. This shows the email address that is signed in here. Then the next step we need to take is to start creating our sticky notes. So start taking notes. Okay, tap the new note button below to take a note. All right, so it's telling us to tap this. Okay, so then tap the plus sign. Okay, now you can see sticky note comes with some beautiful colors. Okay, so here you can see it's like it's yellow is assigned automatically, but you can change that. We get to that. So let me type first. So you're gonna be motivational. Okay, so this my text in the sticky note states this. It says you need to grind more to attain success in life. So if, for example, I bring this out and anytime I look at it, I'll be motivated that I need to keep working more to make more money on YouTube. So that is how it is. So now let's now format this text further. So double tap on one and then drag up. Okay, so the text are selected, so I can make it bold, I can italicize, I can underline, I can strike through, but there's no need for this. Okay, well, so that's, let me just tap on the strike through again for me to undo that. Okay, so you can tap here as bullets, but I don't need bullets, so I will tap on it again. Okay, so this is simple sticky notes. Okay, it say you need to grind more to attain success, okay, in life. So if I want to add image, I can go with this, click on this button, this command, and then take any image of my choice from my phone. Okay, so now on this top you can see the three dots here. Okay, so you can tap on that to see the options we have here. Okay, you can see it help us to change color, so you can select a new color here for it to be applied. Click on the three dots again. You can see if you want to delete this sticky note, you can go with the option delete notes. Okay, but I don't want to delete it here, so let me change this color again. This color is fine. So that is how you can create the first sticky notes here. So after that, click on tap on done, and then if you want to share the sticky notes, you go with this share icon. Okay, you can see it, the kind of arrow pointing towards the right. Okay, so click on that and follow the on-screen guide to share this sticky note with someone. Okay, so but let's get back. So for us to get back, just get to this top left. You can see where my cursor is going. Okay, click on that, and then we have our first sticky notes. Okay, so if you want to add one sticky notes or more sticky notes, you can see it captured this time. This we created this at 0715. Okay, so then let's add another sticky note. So come down here and then tap on the plus. So these sticky notes we want to talk about, okay, making money on YouTube. When you are consistent on YouTube, YouTube will pay you and you become rich. So, or something like that. So let's just create it in a way that it will sound nice. Okay, so I'm done typing the text I want to have in this sticky note. It states, be consistent on YouTube and be smart to make money. Create search-based videos that thousands of people would like to watch. So now when I wake up in the morning, I go through this sticky note. It reminds me of what I have to do. It's not just going there to create content. So create content that even a external site like Google can pick and share to thousands of people. Okay, so when you do that with time, you make money on YouTube. All right, so this is a motivation. So if you're a creator, you can see I've given you one update that you need to practice to make money on YouTube. So that is that. So I'm done creating this. I'll click on done and then come to this section and click on this arrow that points down. Okay, so I have two sticky notes here. All right, so it's a reminder. It motivates me. I can decide tomorrow to print them out, or maybe I can leave them here. So every morning I will look at them, or maybe if I go to bed, I will look at them. So it reminds me of something. It motivates me in life. So let's get back to the notebooks tab, because I want to walk you through on how to access settings. Okay, so let me go experiment that with the section one, the new section one. You need to access, you can access settings on OneNote. Are you getting that? But for you to get to settings, you must open one section. After you open one section, just as this section that contains two pages. We have YouTube videos week 1 and YouTube videos week 2. So to access settings or even carry some further tasks, then click on these three dots at the top right. So when you click on that, you can sort these pages differently. Maybe the one at the bottom will go up, all right? So you can sort pages through this section, okay? Or you can share this note with people. So if you want to share this note with someone, click on this share note book. So let's experiment with that. So you can say, okay, you can see the options it shows us here. Say invite people to notebook or copy link to notebook. So here you can copy the link to this notebook and share with people. Maybe you send it to their email or even to their social media, maybe WhatsApp or Instagram account or Facebook account. Okay, so let's say go with the invite people to notebook option. Okay, so you say OneNote would like to access your contacts. This helps you quickly invite contacts to edit or view your notebook. So follow the on-screen guide. So I'll allow that. Okay, so here it say type name or email. So I'll click on that and type the email of the person I want to invite. Okay, so I want to talk to customers base. Okay, so I want to invite this email. So I want to invite customers base 2019 at gmail.com. If you work in a company, you can type the name of the company member, okay, and it will show up. Just select it and then invite him over. But say I'm not working under any company, so I want to invite the person that have this email address specifically, okay. So after that, click on send. So click on done. Okay, so this guy will get invitation and he will come over and work on the notes. Okay, and take a look at the notes. Okay, all right, so please still click on the three dots to see some other things we can do. So our interest initially is to get to settings. So as I click on the three dots, then I will click on settings. All right, so this will open the settings page of this OneNote. Okay, so you have the first option, quick notes. So if you click on that, you see some things you can do here. Show recent notes. So that means that recent notes are being shown on your OneNote. All right, so we'll get back. So you have this edit and view. So when you click on that, you see some things you can check. Spelling check is turned on. So if you don't want spelling check, turn it off. All right, so you can see hide author is not hidden, so auto is shown. But if you want to hide it, just turn on the button. So capitalize the first letter of sentences. This is enable. So if you want to disable it, just turn it off. So save photos as PDF. If you want to save photos as PDF, turn this option on. Okay, so that is that under the edit and view settings. Okay, so the next option is on sync. So you can click on sync. Then you can see that auto sync attachments. Any attachments you upload here are synced automatically on OneDrive, which is the cloud storage service of Microsoft. But if you don't want that, if you don't want attachment to add on your notebook to be synced, just turn this off. Okay, so there are a lot of options here. You can access other Microsoft applications from here. For example, now if you want to access some Microsoft applications from here, you can go with the Microsoft apps settings. So when you click on that, you can see some options here, some Microsoft apps. Outlook is developed by Microsoft. OneDrive is developed by Microsoft. Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Okay, so many of them. Okay, so if you want to enable Microsoft 365 from here, you can do that. Tap on the Get button. Okay, Skype, Bing, Microsoft Edge. Okay, you can get it here, or Swift Key. Okay, so you have a lot of apps developed by Microsoft. So take for example, I want to open OneDrive. OneDrive is already installed on this my iPhone. So if I want to open it, I'll tap on open. Okay, so this is a gateway to some of the Microsoft applications. Okay, so there are lots you can change, you can get to from the settings. Okay, what's new? You want to find out what's new on OneNote, tap on the what's new option. All right, licenses, export data, OneNote feature devices, privacy settings. So a lot are in this settings page. Okay, so this is just how you can access settings. All right, the first is that you have to open a new section. So when you open a new section, tap on the three dots, and from there you get to the settings of your OneNote application. So I believe this is enough tutorial on how you can use Microsoft OneNote on an iPhone.
I hope you find this guide helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. When you do this, anytime I publish any new video on technology, you get notification on that. So you learn some things about technology. Okay? And this is in our word of today is about technology. So learn as much as you can. All right? Also hit the like button for me for the video to go viral and leave a comment in the comment section. You can watch this video to learn more. See you next time.